I'm Bryan.
Not Bryan.
And this is Bryan versus Bryan, episode 108. Day Shift.
Day shift.
That was my title card. All right. Day Shift, directed by J.J. Perry. He was
JJ?
a second unit director of what the heck, John Wick, the John Wick movies.
Makes sense. Adds up.
Yeah, I remember the trailer is pretty funny. It's like from the man that brought you the action of John Wick. Not that brought you John Wick. It's like kind of weird. From the stunt director of No Time
I hate
to
it when
Die.
they do that. Or the one that always pisses me off too. It's like from the studio that brought you this other thing you like. It's like, what the fuck does the studio have to do with the quality of the content?
Yeah, I remember for that movie Evolution with David Duchovny.
Yeah.
From the man that brought you Ghostbusters comes this shitty film. It's a forgettable film.
Yeah. Sean William Scott.
Yeah. The guy from the Make 7 Up Yours videos.
Oh, god damn it.
You have the shirt, now own the movie.
Oh, God.
God, I wish I still had that shirt. Someone's got to make that shirt on Etsy now.
Yeah.
When I posted those videos of us making videos back in the day, I had that Make 7 Up Yours shirt on. I'm like, oh, man. I had all the cool retro shirts. I have a Dare shirt in one of the scenes. I'm like, dude.
Nice.
I want my shirts back. I just want my kids back. Screenplay by Tyler Rice with a rewrite by Shay Hatton. Like they advertise that. It's like with a rewrite. So it wasn't good before, you know it is now. Starring Jamie Foxx, James Franco, Natasha Lubodizel, Megan Good, Carla Sousa, Steve Howie, Scott Adkins, and presenting Snoop Dogg.
God damn it.
I don't know if Snoop Dogg, he's not bad at acting. He's just, I don't know, something about it. It's something very stiff and weird. You feel like it took 100 takes to get what they got.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I feel like he was on this. I feel like how little he's in this movie, he was on the set more than Jamie Foxx. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do it again, Snoop.
Oh, man. I'm trying.
Oh, Playboy.
Oh, man.
Of course, Netflix original movie released August 12th. Budget of $100 million. I don't know. Is that a lot for Netflix? That seems like dropping the hat, I guess. But Netflix is. Everyone acts like Netflix. Netflix is dying. They're still number one. Everybody, calm down.
Yeah.
They're just, when they were number one, they used to be Netflix and Hulu, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was about it. Now everybody's starting to stream, so of course it's gonna, dilute the pot a little bit. But they're still number one. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd. It's like I saw a screen.
Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, right. I saw a screen. I knew this movie was happening, but it was just I saw a screenshot of the Daniel Radcliffe Weird Al thing. I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I used to listen to Weird Al a lot, and so I saw like a poster of it or an ad, and at the bottom it's like a Roku original. A Roku original. Great. Now I gotta fucking find something to watch this movie.
I thought it was Hulu. Is it Roku?
Yeah, it said Roku when I saw it.
Well, fuck that.
It's like Roku has its own thing now.
Roku? I thought Roku was just like a streaming stick. It is,
but I guess they have their own channel now, apparently, and this is their movie.
It better be fucking free, bitch.
Yeah.
I barely paid for Weird Al albums. I'm not gonna pay for the fake Weird Al.
Yeah, right.
Running with Scissors, dude, that was my jam. That one was fucking good. Came out in like middle school, and he's on the track and he's got the scissors. and it had that Star Wars one. A long, long time ago.
Oh yeah.
In a galaxy far away. Yeah, love that. Weird Al, man. Yeah, I used to fucking think I could be like Weird Al. I try to do parodies of my own stupid ass shit.
Yeah, this
uh,
dates us to some of our younger viewers, but I'm assuming you had the same thing. But I had the one after the one with gang or Amish Paradise. I think it was one after Running with Scissors. But
no,
I had
that's
that on
before.
cassette. This
That's
is to my
before.
cassette player.
Running with Scissors, I think, was like one of his last ones that he really had like a big release, because they were like real albums back then.
Right,
I
right.
think he did a couple songs and stuff, but I don't know if he had any big album releases after that.
Hmm.
Not that I know of. That's kind of when I stopped. That was the last one.
Yeah.
I had like my Memorex uh translucent green like CD player with the big alien eye speakers and stuff.
Hmm.
That was dope. Over 6 radio stations.
Bullshit.
Anti-skip technology that would definitely skip.
That barely works.
Yeah. That shit never fucking worked.
Yeah.
Anti-skip my ass, bro. You breathe on it, your shit's fucked.
Yep.
Directorial debut of the second unit, director J.J. Perry. Wrote the script. Announced the film in 2020 by revealing Foxx had joined the cast. Okay, so let's just get into it. This probably won't take too long. It's not a fucking
Yeah.
masterpiece. There's not much to it. So he's a pool boy, you think. Quickly revealed he's not. He hunts vampires. And he's trying, their teeth are worth money. They have his underground network of vampire hunters that sell teeth. He was in a vampire killing union, got kicked out. Wife threatening to take the kid. Your basic stepdad story. Wife gonna take the kids. You better come up with $10,000. I'm taking the kids to Florida. My mom's. That's probably an S on my mom's. So it's like that's a weird thing to ask for. $10,000.
Yeah.
But I love my daughter and I take care of her. Not without 10,000, you don't.
She got school. It's $5,000 for kids.
Yeah, she got ballerina lessons.
Need braces.
It's gonna be a dancer. Oh yeah, it was braces. She's gonna need a bitch Invisalign. I'm trying to.
Her teeth are all right.
I don't need them on rubber bands. Yeah, they look pretty straight. They're all baby teeth, anyways. Knock them all out. See how the adult ones grow in. But I gotta get $10,000 by Monday. So he tries to rejoin them, or he does rejoin the union with the help of Snoop D-O double G's. Uncle Snoop Dogg, baby. And he's a cowboy, wouldn't you know it? He steps out of that Dodge Ram, and you can just tell by his boots that this motherfucker is built for it tough. He steps out. Hey, got a cigar. Hey, playboy.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea he was in this. I didn't know much about the movie at all. I mean, I knew it was a vampire movie, but I didn't know much about it other than Jamie Foxx and Franco. So when he pulled up, I was like, God damn it. God, when's the last time I saw Snoop Dogg in a movie? What up, Snoop?
I don't remember The Wash. Some shit. Anyway.
Soul Plane?
Yeah. So he's killing some vampires. The first vampire scene is pretty cool. It does have a lot of action. You can tell it's some crazy John Wick bullshit. The kind of the shtick in this vampire movie is that they get injured and heal like instantly. So they're like in fights, they're getting bent backwards and breaking spines and stuff.
Yeah.
Smushed into a ball against the wall, then bouncing back like fucking the Sonic Spring or something. So that's kind of the thing in this one. That first fight was kind of cool with the old lady. Some of the weapons and stuff he's got are pretty cool. Garlic bullets and shit.
Yeah.
I did like it when he was thrown through the wall. That was pretty cool. So he rejoins the Union. There's really not much to talk about. That first scene, he killed this old lady vampire. They set up these types of vampires, which is kind of interesting. I liked the lore they kind of had. The little bit that they gave us was pretty cool. With the different types and the hierarchies. Yeah, she killed this old lady vampire who was pretty close to being an ancient or something. What do they call those? They're like over 100 years old. They're like a special kind of vampire that's worth a lot of money, and they're rare. Which is like, I don't get why vampires are they live forever,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't. They don't live forever. They die all the fucking time. They get constantly killed. They can barely find one over 100 years old. But to me, that's not living forever. That's living kind of long. You know, a human can make it to 100.
Yeah.
I ain't that impressed. You know what I mean? They're always like, I'm eternal. You don't seem very eternal. Seem like you very much are mortal. Never got that in the movies. We're immortal unless we're killed. In that case, we're not anymore.
Yeah, you just live a long
All
time
right.
and you got some fangs. That's about it.
Like you have the possibility to live a long time.
Yeah.
Nothing guaranteed, baby.
You're an evolved human. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah. There is some pretty cool references throughout. It's like this ain't like he's talking about vampires. This ain't no fucking blood rave, mentioned in like Blade and stuff.
Yeah.
So he gets teamed up with so as I was saying, he kills this old vampire, ends up being like the super vampire who runs LA's daughter. She was turned and had to leave her daughter in Europe. And by the time she came back, her daughter was really old and she turned her anyways. So he pissed her off, right? And now she wants revenge and she's tracking him down throughout the movie. So he's teamed up, and the guy who is like the chief of the union. Who was this guy? He was somebody,
know.
right?
He was fun though.
I feel like he's the fucking guy from like an old cop movie or show or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck he is,
I don't recognize him.
He had a mullet and he's fun. He just wants him out of the union. Pretty much is looking for any reason for him to slip up. So he sends Franco, the paper pusher, with him to, keep track of all the like violations he's making of the rules. Franco was good in this. I like Franco in most things I see him in. Baby Franco. Not the rapist one. Everybody, you can watch
Not that one.
not the rapey one. The one that's married. He's nice. But yeah, he's pretty good. He's a little Franco. He's kind of like the same dude.
Yeah, the same guy in every movie. Yeah. He's like Michael Cera. It's the same guy in every movie.
Yeah, I pissed my pants, man. My favorite avocado suit. Oh, I love it. He's like, I didn't piss my pants this time.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
Really? That's awesome, man. And he's a vampire by then. Vampires can't piss or poop. Oh shit.
Let me have this moment.
Let me have this one victory, okay? So he's
stick your leg out the truck and dry your leg out.
Yeah. Get in the back. It's a vintage seats. You're kidding, I ain't fucking kidding. It's pretty funny. Yeah, their dynamic's pretty good. And like I said, I do like all the little lore they add with the vampires. Like there's this like Tang's orange powder they have to wipe on their bodies after they fight a vampire.
Oh yeah,
they don't really explain it much. Like put this on. They release a toxin when you kill them. You need to get it off your body. It could be smelled for miles to come. Don't get it in your eyes. And whatever you do, don't get it in your butthole. I like the next day. He's like, I got some of that fucking red stuff in my butthole. It's way worse than you made it sound.
I love his delivery too, where he's like, "Don't get it in your asshole." And he's like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, it won't kill you, but goddamn," just the way he says it. But sweet Jesus, it won't kill you.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. And Jamie Foxx is pretty good in it. It's just, he's just a cool cat, like he always is.
Yeah.
So the chick hunts him down and finds like his friend, kills him, gets some more information about him. Chick, the main head honcho vampire, kidnaps his daughter's ex-girlfriend. I don't even think it's his ex-wife. And that's it.
Yeah.
takes him hostage in a freaky uh, temple place. I was trying to think of it's like from Dusk Till Dawn, kind of.
Yeah. Like
Even like
Aztec-y type of shit.
yeah, the main chick gets pissed off and then I'm like, oh shit, some Selma Hayek shit, some
Mm-hmm.
from Dusk Till Dawn shit,
Uh,
which uh, which made me think off subject. God damn, that movie's good. From
from
Dusk
Dust
Till
Till
Dawn.
Dawn.
How it just switches on you.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
don't think
amazing.
any was any of that even in the trailer. Like with like to be a moviegoer in 1996 or whatever, and to be surprised by that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is fucking a this is now a fucking. You think it's like a Quentin Tarantino. It's written by him, like romp throughout the whole thing. The
Yeah.
nasty dialogue, the guy almost raping a chick. You know, they're just fucking kidnapping people, and then all of a sudden turns into a fucking vampire movie at the end. It's like what I wouldn't do to be an adult in 1996 and be able to watch that for the first time in a theater. That would have been awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome movie. Um, but yeah, then he goes and saves him, and Snoop Dogg comes with him and has to sacrifice himself. He shoots the door, locks him in. I got no. What are you doing? What was his name? Big John or
Big
something?
John, yeah.
Big John. Like I gotta stay here, Playboy.
Go get your wife and kids, boy.
I'll be here waiting. Don't you die on me. Shit. I ain't got no time to die, Playboy.
God damn it.
He's oh my god, Snoop Dogg.
God bless him.
Yeah, he and then he beats him. He beats her. And there's some inconsistencies with some of this stuff. Well, one major one that was like Franco when he gets turned. I like how he first just wants to kill him and there's no question about it, but then after a few minutes, he's totally okay with him.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll go. Okay, I'll
Like we're
admit
best friends now. Yeah.
we know it's pretty much a given he has to eat. He has to eat human blood, and he's okay with that. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He even says, "Should I eat? What's that girl's name in the office? He's trying to take her job, Cheryl or
Oh,
something.
Carol or something, I think.
Carol. Should I eat Carol? No, no. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're right. I mean, if the situation were to arise naturally, like I see her outside her house at night, maybe, but you know. And then so he gets his head cut off, but he lives. You know what I mean? And he's cutting heads off to kill vampires. I don't know why Franco, as a freshly turned, lived, and then his head even healed back on. But the main vampire, who is like super powerful, gets her head cut off, and she never, you know, yeah, I just didn't get that.
Yeah, I didn't get that out. I know they do reference. I think Franco references when he's going through the list of different vampires in the truck. He does say something about vampires that don't die when you cut their head off, or something, some dialogue that says that. And so I was like, oh, but I was like, oh, maybe she bit him. Maybe there's like some special blood with her. But yeah, it makes no sense that she dies too.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's a little inconsistent for sure.
And he says something about vampires that can even regenerate their head. And I was like, whoa. I was thinking like Men in Black or something.
Oh, yeah.
A little head get pushed. So it's just a, I don't know. I thought it was a fun little vampire comedy action movie. I mean, it's not here to win any awards. It's here to kind of add to the original project value of Netflix, right? They want it to be on the main card. They want it to hopefully say top in US today.
Yeah.
See it, so you see it real quick. It's got Jamie Foxx. It's got a pretty cool looking cover art with LA. It's got some big names.
The neon colors and shapes.
Yeah. It's very this is 80s. I like it.
yeah, that's what it evokes, the 80s like color.
Yeah. And so I enjoyed it. I really did. Like the whole time I was just like, this is fun. I think it's not amazing. I'm not going to probably want to watch this a bunch of times or maybe even ever again. But for the one time I did watch it, which is kind of, I feel like what Netflix makes for their movies. It's just like, okay, we don't need to make a classic. We need to make something that people aren't going to have a problem sitting through once.
Yeah.
and it and it's pretty fun. So like that's their shtick on movies. For some reason, they can't get over the hump on their movies of like really making a great movie. It makes some great TV, but their movies aren't spectacular, but they're not terrible either. I don't know. They're just kind of in this gray place. I don't know if that's the place they're trying to be.
Yeah.
It could be this. Hey, we just want this some eyes on this. We're not out here trying to be Stanley Kubrick.
Hmm.
Uh, we're just trying to bust out some average Van Damme movies that people can quickly watch. But I did enjoy it. I think it's fun. I'd suggest it to anyone who has Netflix. For one watch, grab some popcorn and just just like a nightly movie with your significant other or something. Yeah, I did enjoy it way more than I even thought I would. I'd give it a solid 7. I think it's fun time, and I enjoy myself during.
Yeah. So I guess I'll try and put words in your mouth, but because I actually kind of agree, I would say that I think what you're trying to get at is I would call us disposable content in the sense that like you watch it once and then, kind of out one ear out the other kind of content. Same with the Gray Man. Although I hated the Gray Man, I think you were a little warm on it than I was. But
Yeah.
yeah, they just make a lot of content like that where you watch it once, you have a good time, and then that's kind of it. I'm with you most of the way. I think that I didn't know much about, like I said earlier, I didn't know much about this movie. I wasn't really expecting much. And I would say, the first hour, I was on this movie's wavelength. I thought this movie was really fun, and I was really interested. Oh, this is a cool idea. Like, because in my mind, I knew it was a vampire hunter movie, and I was like, oh, this is going to be like a origin story. Like he works at a pool and then he meets some older vampire hunter and teaches him. Like that's what my mind was. But the moment he opens his thing up and there's like these tools and he goes in the house, like, oh, cool, this is not an origin. He's already hunted. Like, all right, I'm on board. And like the family dynamic. Oh, I need to like make money to save my family. Oh, there's this union, which is kind of cool backstory you don't really see. So like I was really interested in all of that. I was like, yeah. And then he goes on his first run with Franco, who's like a pencil pusher and he's not a hunter, and like that kind of dynamic. Like this is a lot of fun. And then the movie just kind of becomes a boring action movie, and like not, it's just I don't know. Halfway through, like I think it's when they meet the two hunters and they go on that like you know obnoxiously long action scene in this house. So I'm like, I am so bored with all of this. I think after everything after that, I was like, ugh, I kind of just sat back on my couch and kind of just let the movie wash over me after that. But I would say the lead up, the first hour was fucking great. But then I don't know, it just becomes like this self masturbatory. Look how cool my action is without any like stakes or emotion involved. It's just like, look how cool this is. Look how cool this is. Look how awesome this vampire's doing triple flips and flipping this guy. And look how cool this is. I'm like, I don't care about any of this. This is so dumb. Like, I think I'm getting at that age where like action to be action to look cool doesn't really do it for me anymore. Me personally. Like, there's got to be something for me to be involved in, like just to have an action scene that's 7 minutes long, just to look cool and like, it's just kind of boring. And that's kind of how I felt the rest of the movie to be, is just kind of boring. There's like the side character who lives next to him that's completely wasted, and I don't even know why she's in the movie. The stuff with Franco towards the end is kind of fun. I did like that he actually gets turned, and there's like the weird kind of fun vampire dynamic, even though if it doesn't make sense, it is kind of fun. The whole last climax is, again, I just kind of checked out. There's like a minigun where their fucking Big John comes up and just mows a bunch of vampires down. There's like all this parkour stuff that Franco's doing. I'm like, you lost me, movie. You lost me. But I do recommend people watch it because it is kind of fun for the most part. And it's a little different than most of the things that we see. So for me, it wasn't as a big hit. I would give it a 6.2. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm not too far from where you are. I really enjoyed half of this movie. The other half, I kind of checked out with it.
Yeah.
But again, like what a lot of we say with Netflix stuff is, if you got Netflix, I mean, you might as well watch it. Like you're subscribing to this fucking, you're paying for it. You might as well watch it. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of the end, I didn't like was like, you know, he saves his ex-wife and his daughter and goes through all this, and she realizes that the reason they got divorced was he was a vampire hunter. He's having to, lie about a lot of things and hide his life. And it's
Yeah.
obvious that those lies. She didn't know he's why she obviously knew he's living some kind of double life, so she took it as like, a bad thing. He's cheating or something. Something is not good. He's not truthful. So, and that's what ended it. And then she finds out by the end, and he saves her. And then he's like, obviously they're gonna get back together. And he's like, can't, tries to kiss her, and she doesn't kiss him. Only kisses him on the cheek. Because after all that, you get one. Come on now. One kiss is not a big ask at this point. Let's go.
I did just save your life, but whatever.
And we did just find out that the whole divorce was really unwarranted, but whatever. Okay. But yeah, what'd you say, 6.2?
Yeah, 6.2.
6.2, 7.0. All right. That's gonna be it. Check it out. It's not next week, but I know we're definitely doing Pinocchio. That shit looks dope. I think it comes out September 8th, so I don't think it's gonna be in time for next weekend. It's for like Disney Day. They're premiering a bunch of new stuff on there. I think the new Thor premieres on that day.
Nice.
But yeah, it looks dope. With Tom Hanks's Geppetto.
Yeah.
And the graphics on Pinocchio look just like the cartoon. It's crazy. So it looks really cool. I'm be interested to do how they do some of the darker stuff in that.
Nice.
There's some dark slavery stuff.
Yeah.
Is there some racist stuff in Pinocchio they're gonna have to tiptoe around?
I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've seen Pinocchio.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, I just thought it looked way too cool. We're definitely doing that one.
Is that Guillermo del Toro? I thought Guillermo del Toro was doing a Pinocchio. That can't be Guillermo del Toro, right?
I don't think Disney would do Guillermo, but you could look that up. I don't know. Usually for these live action ones, they don't do a fucking big director. I guess they did Favreau for Lion King, didn't they? Favreau, which probably so far is the best one, I would think.
The Lion King one.
Yeah, I don't think Aladdin was too good. It's only been two, right? Aladdin and Lion King.
Jungle Book I thought was pretty good.
Did they do? See, I already forgot about Jungle Book. So forgettable.
Yeah, it was fuck. Christopher Walken was the orangutan, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, fucking hey, teach me your fire. your fire ways, man cub. Hey.
Oh, weird. So there is two Pinocchio. Oh wait. Whoa, yeah, there's two Pinocchios then. So you got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. It's on Netflix. Yeah, the dark one on Netflix. That has Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. I forget his character name, but
no, quit putting this kid in things.
And then I guess you got the other one. He better
play Pinocchio. He looks like a stick figure. he's a fucking puppet. He looks like a puppet that got turned into a real boy.
I've got no strings to hold. Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's Pinocchio over the Disney one.
Really?
Oh, Robert Zemeckis is directing the Disney one. All right.
Oh yeah. It is a big director. From legendary director Robert Zemeckis. Back to the Future.
I liked his. Did you ever watch his Jim Carrey Christmas Carol movie? I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, didn't he also do the Polar Express?
Yeah.
He got on a fucking weird animated Christmas kick. It's like, come on,
Beowulf. Man. I think Beowulf was his first entry into the CG stuff or the computer animated.
God, Beowulf is so terrible, but I remember at the time it was good because it was such a new great thing. But it's just that I remember we went and saw that. The new 3D was mind blowing. We didn't have to have the red and blue crap. So yeah, we'll watch that. Apparently, we'll have to figure something out for next week, but then we'll do Pinocchio. Also, I hear down the pipeline they're doing a live action Lilo and Stitch, and I
Mm,
think that could be really cool with all the CG we have now.
yeah.
That could play out pretty sweet. Um, boop, boop, boop. Some other rumors I want to talk about. The this new head of Warner Brothers sounds like he's really trying to redo DC, and he really wants to redo the. He wants to reestablish the Snyderverse. Is what it sounded like, which
Hmm.
is kind of cool. I mean, Zack Snyder, I think, had a pretty cool vision for what it was going to be, and then it kind of went off the rails when he left.
Yeah.
But I hear he's trying to do Zack Snyder Superman 2 with Cavill, and I think that would be dope as hell. I mean, probably the best movie of all of them, and it didn't get a sequel. We got an Aquaman 2. Who the hell wants an Aquaman 2?
Yeah.
Superman 2, motherfucker.
Yeah, I would love to see Cavill back. Superman. Wasn't there like a J.J. Abrams Superman they were doing? It was a black Superman. I think that's still in the pipeline as well, unless they're canning it. But because you and I talked about it on the show when it was announced
Yeah,
a while ago.
I think that's canned because he wants to have a one universe. But yeah, it was going to be like Michael B. Jordan or something. J.J. Abrams. Yeah, that sounds terrible. It sounds terrible. It sounds like Superman Returns, but worse.
Yeah. I also saw that the Munsters is coming to Netflix. We got to squeeze that in at some point. We got to watch Rob Zombie's fucking
Oh,
Munsters movie on Netflix. So we got to squeeze
it's
a
coming
review in.
directly to Netflix.
I think it's theater and Netflix. That's what I saw.
Oh God, yeah, they thought, nope, this isn't gonna work in the theater,
Yeah.
baby. Did you see the trailer
I
yet?
finally went and watched it.
Oh,
I was like, "Holy shit! What the fuck?"
like,
Oh my
dude,
god!
this shit looks like someone filmed it with a fucking 2007 cell phone with the saturation turned up or something.
Yeah,
It's
it's rough.
the Spirit Halloween Store, the movie or something.
Which that is a movie as well. I don't know if you heard about that. Oh shit! Dude. Breaking news for Bryan here. Yeah, there's a Spirit Halloween Store movie coming out this year.
Fully filmed in your local Spirit Halloween store.
I think it's like I haven't seen the trailer. There's
Oh
a
my
trailer for it, but from
God.
what I've heard, it's like a Goosebumps type deal. Like kids find themselves in the store and they're warped into like a weird, I don't know, or the store turns alive at night or some shit. I don't know, but
I can see an interesting story there, like the kids working there. Uh, did you apply? Apply for what? Yeah, it's almost October. We do it every year. Come on. It's the funnest 2 months of our lives, Billy. And then some big conspiracy happens or murders in the Spirit Halloween store. Yeah, I can see it.
Oh man, we're just making everything movies now. No property is
Oh
safe.
God. None, dude. Jesus.
It's not even a property; it's a fucking store. Think about it. Uh,
uh, it was going to be a Toys R Us movie, but then it went out of business, and Spirit moved into the building, so now it's a Spirit movie.
oh my god.
Uh, hmm, Toys R Us movie. Oh, no, it's not a movie. I guess it's a game. As the weird. Did you see that Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I didn't see the footage, but I saw it was announced. I was like, what the
I hear
fuck?
that's a cult classic. I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. I mean,
I don't
really
like those.
bad good.
I don't like those games though. It's the Friday the 13th guys. They do the Predator,
Uh,
the Friday. It's a five
right.
versus one or whatever, one versus five. I'm not into that. I have to have people to play. I don't know. I'm a single player dude. But
Yeah.
does it have co-op?
Ayo. I played the Evil Dead one just because I like the Evil Dead franchise. I'll probably get the Ghostbusters one too, but the Evil Dead one was pretty fun. I think for me, I'm kind of the same way. Like I get a lot of fun, like 5 to 7 hours of it, and then I'm like, I don't play it anymore, which is good. They're only like $40. If there was like full price, I probably wouldn't pay for it. The amount of time I spend on them, but it's like yeah, $40, 5 to 7 hours. So I thought the Evil Dead one was kind of fun. I like that you could play the demon. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious to see about the Ghostbuster one. That's the one I'm kind of eyeing in terms of that style of game, the 5v1 or 4v1 rather.
Yeah. That one doesn't look too interesting to me, but the Ghostbusters VR does.
Mm.
That's coming out too. That looks pretty sweet. All right. Well, Daywatch 6.2, 7.0. Check it out. As always, really enjoy you coming and watching our content here on Sundays. Appreciate it. Always, you can check us out on Apple Music, Spotify, and as always, here in the flesh on the YouTube channel. So we appreciate you. Till the next piece, we're going to tell you peace.
Peace.